Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Oh my God, we're back.
I know.
It's been a while. It's been, okay. So I'm Izzie.
I'm Heather.
And this is Anything Goes. It's been a whole year since we started this show on Radiothon.
Yep.
Because you're listening to Radiothon right now.
Radiothon.
It's a whole, if you don't know, whole 24 hours of live radio. Pretty crazy, if you ask me. Yeah.
I'm Eep.
How long have you been here?
I got here around 11-ish.
AM? PM?
Well, okay. I was here from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. And then I was here from 11 p.m. and now until 6 a.m.
Okay, so I was here from like 11 to 2, but I was on High Noon Friday to kick off Radiothon.
Yeah.
Because I'm a producer now.
Yeah.
I wasn't the last time I did the show. That's so crazy.
I know. Look at you. You've grown up. Wow.
And then from 2 to 3, I was in class, and then I came back at 3. I switched over our Radiothon recording.
Yes.
And then I was supposed to go do audio work in one of the prod booths downstairs. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, man. Well, no, actually, we had just about anything at 4.
Yeah.
And then at 5, I was supposed to go switch over the prod booth. Go do work in the prod booth.
Are you like Englishing right now, or is that difficult?
Every time we do this show, Englishing is difficult.
Englishing is difficult.
I need to like turn my mic. So we did this last time too, where I had to like turn my mic and fully readjust so I could actually look at you because we talk to each other.
Yes.
Like weird radio hosts.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else does this.
No, we just have a conversation, man.
We have a conversation and we force everyone to listen.
Yes. No, literally.
But I left. Okay, I've been here for less time than I was last Radiothon because I left and I went to Battle of the New Bands.
Yep.
And then I went home and I showered.
Yeah.
And I got changed into my little jammies.
I know.
Little frosty snowman jammies.
I know.
Oh my God. And then I've been here since like 10.
You had a completely different day than I did. I woke up at like 7:45. I had class at 9. So I left my house at 8:45.
Oh.
Had class at 9.
Oh.
Had class at 10.
Oh.
Came to the station at 11 until 5 p.m. At 5 p.m., I went over to set up for Battle of the New Bands because I'm part of Sound Services. And then that event lasted until like 10. And then Teardown until I actually left Teardown early, which was at like 10:50. And I made my way over here. And I've been here since about 11. And I'm here until 6 a.m. And I have not been home since before 9 a.m. this morning.
I do want to comment just because, so the music that opened this show.
Yeah.
So since, me and Heather both like Broadway shows, very much enjoy them.
Oh, wait, we already talked last Radiothon about what we did.
Yeah, we did.
I forget that Radiothon is twice a year.
But I found this playlist of like all musical, like, what's the word?
Ooh. I don't know what this song is playing, but it kind of sounds like the gym scene from West Side Story.
Oh my goodness.
Just a little bit. I think it's
all
just
instrumentals though. It's all Broadway instrumentals, right?
Yeah.
And I hit shuffle. Like I hit shuffle play.
Yeah.
And this song just came on, and it is the overture of the Gypsy 2015 London Orchestra.
Yep.
But it worked so perfectly to start this show.
It really did.
Like
it was a great kickoff.
I don't know what it is with us that we just have like really weird luck with music. Like the one time on Just About Anything Ghost episode when I was talking about like messages coming back, like from loved ones coming back.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden there was like Ghost Whispers. It was like,
yeah.
that was so crazy.
That was so cool. Honestly, I think this is the earliest we've ever done Anything Goes. The earliest in the night.
I think we did 2 a.m. the first time.
No.
We can check
did
the website.
3 a.m.
We
baby.
did?
Yes, we did. We did 3 a.m.
Yeah, baby.
We did 3 a.m. and then we did 4 a.m.
I
And now
thought it
this
was
is 2
no,
a.m.
because I thought it was 3 a.m. when we were like annoying
Girl,
Alex.
I can check.
Because I go on
that
the
was
Instagram.
last fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were annoying Alex last fall. I love annoying Alex. It's my favorite
Go on
pastime.
the Instagram and go back to last falls.
I am going.
Because I just remember sitting outside just and like Alex wanted if looks could kill.
Yes, no, literally.
If looks could kill.
And then Yasel was just in her burrito blanket.
Oh my gosh, I remember Yasel just
giggle.
falling off the couch in the burrito blanket and we lost it.
Oh, it was so funny. Okay, let's see.
Let's see.
Anything goes, 3 a.m.
Really?
December 2nd and 3rd. Yeah.
That's
I told you we were at 3 a.m.
Where did the music go? I'm going to skip this song.
Yeah.
That's better. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm writing in pencil.
Yeah.
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 I think we're both a little tired. I feel like we
Little
picked the perfect time slot to where we get like delirious enough to kind of start saying some funny things maybe every like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But with that, we will be back in just a second. Maybe not.
Jackson DeCarlo here. You're listening to 88.9 FM.
The voice of Fredonia.
All right.
I know this song.
Yeah, I know this song too.
And all that jazz. Jazz. Me and Izzy both just did a nice little dance in the WCBF booth.
Bro, I'm actually so proud of myself because I played that exactly at 15 and it's supposed to be played at 15.
Wow, it's almost like you've had a show on WCBF before. It's almost like we've done this 3 times.
It's almost like I have like at least 10 other shows that I've done on WCBF.
Yeah.
Well, not like 10 separate shows, but like 10 other like episodes of shows.
Yeah. Also, I don't know what happens. I think it's just when I get tired and when it gets late at night, my voice gets very like raspy. And like I'm trying to speak normally and it's just I'm tired.
Man, the names of these orchestras. So this is just a funny little like behind the scenes thing. Mm-hmm. We have to write down all the music we play.
Yes, we do.
And the names of these orchestras are really getting a little hard to write. Maybe that's just because I'm tired.
Yeah. We be Eep.
Yeah. I have another
we're allowed
show
to
later.
Be Eep. We're not 28.
20.
I
forgot you told me that.
So I was in Michigan this past weekend at the end of Thanksgiving break. And I got to see family that I haven't seen. Some of them I haven't seen in 12 years. Some of them I haven't seen in a year. So it was nice to see them. I have family from like all over Michigan, Ohio, California. So everyone met in Michigan for the Michigan-Ohio State game. Michigan won. Go Blue. It's great to be a Michigan Wolverine. Yeah.
Sport.
You better cheer.
Sport.
Mitch is probably crying, and that's okay.
Matt, too.
That's all right.
Matt, maybe? Is Matt crying?
Matt went home.
Is he crying, though?
Maybe. Anyway, no. Matt is not crying because Matt was cheering for Michigan for me. Because he was like, I know you're going all the way to Michigan. I'm a cheer for you.
I don't know these things.
But basically, moral of the story, my cousin is 28, and he turned to his girlfriend and he goes, I'm Eep. And she goes, you're not Eep, you're 28. And it just caught me so off guard because it was so funny.
Man,
but that's why I said we're allowed to be Eep, we're not 28.
We never said. So this show, right, Anything Goes, is simply anything.
Yeah.
We don't script. There's no script in front of us. There's no concept of what we want to talk about, except we want to be like, oh my gosh, it's been a year. That's insane. That's it. There's no other concept of anything that we want to talk about.
No.
So, yeah.
I'm a senior now. I'm old. I'm leaving in May. That was a sore subject for Izzy. She's giving me the evil ass stare. She don't like that I'm leaving.
I also just found out
I'm leaving.
that Michael is done as of this semester. Right?
You're lying to me.
I'm not lying to you because I gave him the same look. He's Eepin though.
Michael, I will leak that picture of you from 2018. Whoa. It's a picture of him with his like scene hair and baby face. And he told me, he goes, that never needs to see the light of day again. Little does he know, it's on YouTube. You could find it. Dude, that's crazy. No, Michael can't leave.
I already
Michael's
told him
my
that,
bestie.
but he doesn't seem to care.
Ugh. Rude.
Right?
What have you been up to this semester, Izzy?
What have I been up to this semester?
Yeah.
Other than crying?
Yeah. You want to know what's really funny? I feel like we've talked about this in the past. I cry all the time.
Yes.
Right?
You cry at anything.
I have only cried once a month this entire semester.
You're kidding.
No,
That's a lie.
I'm not. No.
Who are you?
No.
No. No. Who are you?
I'm Heather, and I'm emotionally numb.
No. Hey guys, so this is actually therapy hour.
Yeah.
And how does that make you feel?
Sad.
Time to get that.
It's about my
monthly
one cry of the
rate.
month. December 2nd. It's December 2nd now. I mean, it's not as bad.
What?
It's December 2nd now.
I don't like that.
As in, like, my first cry of the month, I thought it was going to be on the 1st of the month. Because technically, I still feel like it's December 1st.
Is it like your period? Like it only comes once a month?
Yeah, I cry.
No, speaking of periods, I said that I like felt really nauseous, and Justin was like, why? And I was like, Justin, to put it simply for you, woman things. He's like, all right. I was like, Justin, don't ask me questions that you don't want. If you're not prepared for the answer,
Yeah.
as Mother
Justin.
Teresa has told me,
Mother Teresa.
if you're not ready for the
I have a question
answer,
for you.
hold on. If you're not ready for the answer, don't ask the question.
Yes, I have a question for you. Did Mother Teresa make her pumpkin roll, or is that a Christmas thing?
She attempted to make the pumpkin roll, but she didn't do the leaf decorations because we were all just ready to like just eat the pumpkin roll.
Eat.
So instead she made them into cake pops because it crumbled apart.
Got it.
But it was really good. I mean,
bet.
it was really sweet because it was like
Pumpkin-
white chocolate,
Oh,
but like
lost me there.
the inside,
Yeah.
so good.
yeah. I had some pumpkin roll on Thanksgiving. It was very good.
Why would that? Hold on. Why would that be a Christmas thing?
I didn't know what holiday you did it for. I couldn't remember. I was
What
making,
season? What season is
listen.
pumpkin?
Listen.
What season is pumpkin?
Listen.
Listen. Linda, listen.
Listen.
I hate us.
I second guess myself. I'm tired. Major.
Yeah, are you just eep? Is that it?
I just eep.
I feel like every time we do this show, we have some like random new word.
eep. It was in there from the beginning. Whoa. Sheebid eep eep eep. No. New version. 2023 fall semester version. Eep 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 eep.
No, you gotta add in the extra beats.
Eep.
Eep beep 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 beep.
We don't need to keep doing this. I saw Johnny and the Man Kids. Wow, third Radiothon in a row mentioning the Man Kids.
We haven't directly mentioned them until this exact moment.
Yeah. I saw them a couple weeks ago. Sweethearts. They're great.
You know
they were
what?
in my hometown.
You know who I would like to mention?
Who?
Fernway.
Fernway.
You already knew that was
Our
that was gonna happen.
besties.
They are my number 4 on my Spotify Wrapped. And my peak listening month for them was May because I like after the local letdown show, I was like,
yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
Yeah,
And they
yeah,
got
yeah.
onto all my playlists. And then I just put some of their songs on repeat
You know who's
because they were
probably
really good.
You know who's probably awake right now?
RJ?
Yeah.
Because RJ is in
Mr. California boy now. RJ is living his life. You know who's also probably up?
Who?
Brett. Just because it's Brett and it's 2 a.m. No, but our friends.
What, are you gonna send RJ a link? Be like, hey RJ,
Hey RJ.
we're being a little
No.
silly on the radio.
No, I don't want to bug him. That's okay.
That's why I was like, you just brought it up and you were like, you know who's probably awake?
You know
I
who's
was
probably
like,
awake? I mean, we were on the topic of Fernway.
That's something that we did this semester. We hosted the Fernway show.
We did.
We MC'd.
We MC'd the Fernway Halloween Bash. It was great.
That was such an insane experience.
It was wild, but it was so much fun. Like hanging out with them. They're just,
the
honestly, they're
worst
just
part
great
about
people.
that whole show was like the drunk guys in the front.
Oh, yeah.
They were like grown men that just were like stumbling,
Bumbling,
They-
as Mother Teresa would say.
as your Mother Teresa
As
would
my
say.
Mother Teresa would say. I forget, we both have Mother Teresas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got like elbowed in the mouth. Like right in the mouth,
yeah.
bro. And then at one
I-
point, I just felt you get shoved into me.
Yeah.
Whoever started a mosh pit on the side near
Of
the
the
gate.
barricade?
Yeah.
Stupid.
I have
Literally.
words,
Yeah.
okay? I have some very strong words for you.
It was. I don't know that.
It was really good though. Still.
No, literally the crowd was amazing except for those like 4 guys, and then they kept trying to like turn around and like put their arm around me, and I was like, you're like 40. I don't know you.
You're like
let's not
old,
do that.
and I'm
you're
like college
old.
age. I need you to like back up.
You're like old, and I'm like not. No thanks.
And I'm like,
simply put.
listen,
no
between
thanks.
the 2 of us, you're old.
Between the 2 of us, I am old.
How does that make you feel?
Old. Like, I think
Old.
the answer's in the question.
I
Fernway,
need this mic to
Fernway
stay
is my
down.
number 7.
I need.
Hey man. You okay
man.
over there?
Yeah, my mic is
Hey,
just
it's-
really tall
yeah,
for
just
me.
Tilt it.
Yeah, but I
just
still feel like I'm like sitting up for it.
Okay, posture check.
Okay, well, I just have really awful posture, okay?
That's okay.
Sorry, exposed.
I
Oh.
have the biggest local music tea right now.
Yes.
Izzie. Fernway is at number 7 on my Apple Music replay with 1,170 minutes this
Okay.
year.
Okay.
Johnny and the Man Kids is number 8.
Johnny and the Man Kids.
Fernway beat Johnny and the Man Kids on my Apple Music replay.
Business Costume was my 4th top song.
Only by 100 minutes. Only by 100 minutes.
Business Costume was my in my top 5.
That's
It was
fair.
number 4.
I listened to Fernway 1 hour more. An hour and 10 minutes more than I listened to Johnny and the Man Kids this year.
That's insane.
And Mountain Climber is my number 7 song of the year.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on, wait. I want to see if any Fernways, without messing up
And
the
then-
songs that are happening right
Yeah.
now. I just want to see if any of Fernway is on my.
And then Auto
Top
Crave,
songs.
the album, is number 4. We love Fernway. They're our friends. They're great. They're great people. Great music. A song that I slept on in the beginning, gonna be totally honest here, Big Bad Ugly, but
That was their like top song overall.
I know. I listened to it like very not
Man.
like I've heard it before, but again,
Oh.
like I said, I slept on it.
Sorry, I got scared for a second that I was like, there's no Fernway, and I'm fairly far into my top songs, but Stay Well is on there.
Oh, got it.
So is.
I feel like
Compass Free.
Yep. I was gonna say, I feel like you definitely have Compass Free up there.
Weekend Life. Mountain
Bangers.
Climber.
Yeah.
Wishing Well.
Dude,
Dead
23,
Weight.
23 isn't up there.
23. Come back to me. Faded out in the night so carefully. Disappear.
Okay, we
RJ would
we
be-
can go on for hours.
RJ would be
singing Fernway.
disgraced hearing that.
Yeah.
That
we- Hey, RJ, if you're ever someone listening to this in the future, don't.
RJ, we're gonna need you to like rewind and pretend you didn't hear that and just stop.
Memory wiped.
But while we kind of try and forget
Wasn't
about
I
that
saying
embarrassing
something?
little moment, we'll be back in just a second. Walking through the park, woo, woo.
Fatality.
What was that? Oh no, I forgot. I have to like and follow Fredonia Radio on Facebook by 11:59 tonight, or else.
Fatality.
No, I need to do it now. This is your sign to do it too, dear listener, or else.
Fatality.
Okay, this is actually getting kind of annoying. Mysterious Mortal Kombat announcer, I liked and followed Fredonia Radio on Facebook, so stop playing that stupid sound, or else.
Fatality.
Hey, what's up? I'm Brian from the band Real Friends, and you're listening to 88.9 WCVF, The Voice.
Okay.
Dude, I love that idea. I hear it all the time. It's great.
I love this. The background music, I love this song.
Yeah. Hey man, I didn't remember what I was saying.
I don't
so
think
that's cool.
I don't think either of us know what was happening before that. We were talking about like our top songs and
Yeah.
like who was in our top songs.
Yeah, and I was talking about how Fernway beat Johnny and the Man Kids, but I feel like that was a while ago. I feel like I was working on something else.
You were
I preheated and then my oven died.
No, okay. So for context, we were playing Guess Who radio station edition that Lee made, and Heather was like, Hunter's cooking.
No, 'cause
and
Hunter-
then he couldn't do the question that he wanted to. No?
No. I mean, yes, kind of. But the exact words, Hunter goes, let me cook, okay?
Okay.
10, 15 minutes later, he thinks he thought of a brilliant question.
It wasn't that long.
And then, dude, time is so weird today. So I'm gonna say it was that long. And then he was like,
Did you hear that?
he was like, I did. He was like, oh, I have a great question. And then he's like, wait, did you already ask this? And who was he playing against?
Me.
You. And you were like, yeah. And he goes, oh, never mind. And so that was like well after he said, let me cook. So I said, he was about to cook. He preheated. It was
Bro.
funny. It was good.
My hip hurts.
Yeah, yeah.
I just like moved on the stool and my hip just went. So okay, Heather. Heather just like started lip syncing to "Hopelessly Devoted to You" playing in the background.
Oh.
It like just went in for a
Dude.
second.
I have the energy to belt this right now, but I also don't know how to belt, and I also no.
You don't know how to belt?
No. Dude, I like even just using my chest voice in general and singing is like impossible for me.
So earlier, right, at the Battle of the New Bands, when they were doing
Yes.
when they were doing All I Want for Christmas Is You,
Yeah.
I was like singing along to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Partially because I was frustrated that they didn't know the words, and I was like, I know words.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting with Michael singing along to it, and he goes, "Why aren't you in a band?" Like he just looks at me, he goes, "Why aren't you like?" He goes,
The amount of
can
people that
sing."
have asked us that is
'Cause
crazy.
you also play guitar so good.
I play. No, I don't. No,
Shut
I don't.
your
That
mouth.
Is,
Shut
that is a blatant
your
lie.
mouth.
Izzy, you can't spread lies on our
Shut your
airwaves.
dirty mouth,
This is
bro.
my station.
I said dirty
who's
mouth.
got the high ground now? Me. It was me. The
Your
answer
mouth?
is me.
Shut, please. You are so good. And you need to give yourself more credit than that.
Dude,
Otherwise,
I-
I'm gonna have to.
Izzy, but can I explain to you why I think that I'm not? Like, real fast? Because I, like, don't... I don't know. I'm not very good at, like... I can't solo. I can't, like, use a pick. Like, that's really hard because I first started out playing ukulele, which you don't really use a pick for. So I just got used to, like, strumming a
backwards.
guitar. Really?
I went from guitar to uke.
Wow. I started playing uke in 2017,
Where's
2018?
this music at?
I don't know. I started playing ukulele in like
Okay.
2017 or 2018. I think it was 2017. And then
Oh,
I
I
taught
hear her.
myself guitar in 2020, which is why I believe that I am not good at guitar because I
Okay.
can do like 3 riffs. Like I could do the Day Tripper riff, I can do One Direction Midnight Memories riff, and I can play like the A-Team by Ed Sheeran as well as Amnesia by Five Sauce. And like that's it.
Man,
And then I can like strum chords and play a Hal and Pal song.
man, all I gotta say. Essentially, the story was just like, he was just like, "Why aren't you in a band?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
And then we were talking while he was in the station, and I was like, just showing him like random things that I had in my
Yeah.
Google Drive. One of them is a video of me from my sophomore year in high school,
Oh.
because we had to do monologues in one of my classes, and it's a video of the monologue I did, which was Eponine. Yeah. Oh. And one of my other monologues that the teacher recorded but never shared
Yeah.
with any of us. Like half of us did not get we wanted to see our videos because we were like, oh, I want to see how I did.
Yeah.
A lot of people, because I was like the nice, quiet one in high school.
Yeah.
Like I didn't really talk.
Yeah.
So when
Wild once you got to Fredonia Radio.
once I became a radio person and I learned about the fear of dead air, I suddenly don't stop talking.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that happens to us all. I feel like every time we're in just about anything and there's like a silent pause, like in between, even just in between like songs changing and like the conversation stops for a second because we're all thinking, I think at least two of us go, So like we always try and like fill with at least some sound.
Which I have a funny side story to add on like that. But essentially, yeah, I just showed him a bunch of stuff. I showed him that I had like lyrics that I've written and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and he was just like, why aren't you in a band?
Dude, I've written so many songs.
I gotta like wrap up like the 3 things I just started. So there's that. There's the monologue thing. I did one from Matilda after that because we had a short monologue and then we had a longer monologue. And I did one from Matilda after that that was like Trunchbull. And everyone looked at me and went, who are you?
Who are you?
Because I like they'd never see me like angry.
Yeah.
And so then acting angry. And then once it was over, I was like, thank you. And they were like,
that's so funny.
like one of my friends, because we were allowed to have like friends help us if we needed like just a person there.
Yeah.
And like just everyone was just like, what? Just who? What?
Who?
And then, okay, dead air. That was the other thing. I wanted to get these out because they're just silly.
Yeah.
So it okay. This is a little bit silly.
A little?
It's a little silly.
Izzie, I feel like everything with us is a lot of bit silly.
No, but this is a little into Izzie Love Life lore.
Okay.
So, first time like meeting up with a guy, and like we were just hanging out and like talking, and I gave him like the full warning that I am a radio person, so I don't do good with silence because like silence equals dead air.
Yes.
And that I will continue to talk if he does not talk.
That's like, I feel like I do that too. Like even just in normal conversation, I'm just like, I'm gonna keep talking because if I don't talk and they don't talk, then I just sit there and I feel weird. I don't know.
Man, the word Philharmonic is really hard to spell once it's past 1 a.m.
PHILHARMONIC.
Yeah, but like I'm trying to write it.
Okay.
And it's just a big name.
I just spelled it without writing it. I feel like that's
you know
harder.
what, Heather? You know what?
What?
I'm trying to like keep track because I don't want like the songs to pass and then I didn't write them down. So I'm trying to like write down the songs as they're coming on.
Yeah.
And I'm just like if you hear me just like duck away and be like over here.
Yeah. Izzie goes off-roading.
What am I? You know the parking lot where like the Domino's and the Dollar Tree is?
This wasn't supposed to spark another
No,
thought,
but you know what I'm talking about?
Have you gone off-roading in a parking lot before?
No,
because
but
that's
Do you know
not
that parking lot and how there's like the weird like area just before it that like you can turn into?
Wait, where?
Right by like the Dollar Tree, the Movieplex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of my friends accidentally turned into that and then thought it was the parking lot because it was really dark outside.
Oh.
And and they like with their headlights they couldn't tell.
Yeah.
And then just drove onto the grass and then we went over like the curb of the parking lot into the parking lot.
Wow.
And I just looked at them and I went, off-roading, man.
Off-roading, man. I guess so.
No, I gotta off-road. Hold on.
Izzie's
Izzie's
got side quests during this. Off-roading for side quests. Ugh. I'm getting tired, but I can't. That is all to the sentence. But yeah, back to the topic of like starting a band. I want to, kind of. Do I have time?
Kind of.
No.
You just don't love me enough to start a band with me, even though Hallie wanted us to.
I do.
Hallie wanted us to. It was in
Hallie's
the notes she left
parting
us.
wish that we start a band, and we let her down.
You let her down. I was all for it, man.
I don't have time.
I said let's start. I said let's start a band. We had a name and everything.
I know.
We said we were gonna be a band called Nonsense.
Band called Nonsense.
Now
I
gotta-
still think it's a great idea.
I was told.
I just
Michael
need
told me
time.
to go to Battle of the New Bands next year.
Yeah, hey man, I won't be here.
I know you won't. That's why I'm going. And
Okay, you're gonna make a band without me?
yeah, because you didn't let me know to start a band.
But I did.
No, but you don't.
But I do.
The people in the station got to be listening to this. Like, what is happening?
What
in the
is
booth?
this friendship? You know what? This is
it's hate,
Mel.
hate.
This is Mel's creation. I said, Mel, I don't know who I should table with for Rockin' the Commons. She said, well, you could table with Izzie. She's right there. She's really cool.
Man,
And
I
said,
didn't even get to go
"Okay."
to Rock in the Commons this year, and I did so much work for it.
I know.
I had
It was so
bronchitis,
fun. It was actually, it was really busy, but fun busy.
but I had bronchitis, man. I was going.
Bronchitis?
Okay, have you never heard? Okay, Chris Sill used to call it bronchitis.
I love Chris Sill. Ugh. I get to hang out with him over Christmas break. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if it, ugh.
So my friend from France is supposedly gonna be here. Someone that I know
Oh.
is gonna be in New York City when I'm home.
That's crazy.
It's funny because the last time that he was in New York, I
Yeah.
was like, I'm literally going back to college. That's homophobic that you're gonna be going to New York
That
City
you're
while
going
I'm
to
leaving.
New York City while I leave?
Yeah, I was like, that is.
Dude, listen. Because I want to say, like, the second or third week that I was here this semester, the Burkharts announced a show in Syracuse. And I said, rude?
That's so anti-feminist.
I was like, you guys have not been here in so long. And
Fredonia, please.
yeah, at least go somewhere where I am.
No, one of my favorite things for no reason is like someone can like say anything to me, and just because of my sexuality, I'd be like, that's homophobic. Like it's not even something that's bad.
That's funny.
Like I don't know
No,
where I
it's
picked
a
it up
very
from.
like common comeback, I feel like.
I don't hear people use it as much.
I do.
You know what I just realized though? Last Radiothon, you vowed that I would sleep in your house one night at least, and I have still been
my house,
free.
my house, like
house,
home
house,
Home
both,
house.
both,
Oh, my.
dorm and house.
Okay.
And I have been free of the Leonardi residencies
Yeah.
since. That was just a random little thought.
Oh,
Oh,
Grace.
Grace,
My good old friend back home,
good old buddy, old pal.
Grace. Do you remember our shared notes app that Grace and I have and what it's called? Because I could show you the notification on my phone.
No,
Because Grace just updated, what would put a Victorian child into a coma? And now I kind of want to see what it is.
please.
I'm gonna proof it before I read it, of course, but
gonna proof it.
gonna proof it
Man, can I just say it's a little toasty in this booth today.
a little bit.
You even dropped the blanket.
No,
What?
you see, they're out at a campfire right now at
Oh.
my house. Crazy. What is
I
the
was
weather?
crazy
It's
once.
December. Why are they having a campfire? They're wild. Yeah, you can read this, but my brother and my neighbor added to. Yeah, that's a crazy list. I put very like tame things on there. Oh, she's gonna need a minute. Okay, so while Izzie's laughing, I feel like the common theme of a lot of shows today has been about music, as of course we are a radio station. I would like to say that I've been really into Hozier, and I am seeing him in May. No, you can take your time. I'm seeing him in May, 3 days after I graduate, and I'm really excited. I can't wait.
I'm sorry, that just felt like a really Heather way that I was laughing. It was like,
You know,
You do that.
wait, no, because you know the
No.
clips that they showed you of Unis Honest, where Ethan would be like, oh. That's
is that
you.
where you got it from?
I think so. I think it was just Ethan going, oh. And now it's even worse because I watch Brain Leak, which is like Sean and Ethan's podcast, and I watched that, and I am Ethan, I think.
Man,
Just
man,
silly
it's
little
bad
thing.
because it's so late that I'm gonna keep laughing.
Izzie, no. He also, like, when he, like, smells something that's not good, he goes, oh, and then he puts his arms on
You
any
do
wall
that.
surrounding him. Yeah,
You do that minus the arms.
yeah. Oh. I know. I make
You don't
noises.
even do that to.
Okay? I'm aware.
You
Thank
don't
you.
even do that to just like smells, just something that you don't like. You'll be like, oh.
I also, you know what's really funny? Mel, the way that Mel used to go, no, I say it like almost the exact way that
Yeah,
she
you
says
do.
it sometimes, and I'm like, hold on, whoa.
Hey, man.
That's how you could tell I spent so much time with Mel last year.
That's pretty crazy, but not as crazy as Let's Call Entertainment hosting their last show of the fall semester at BJ's. Bands like Relentless Moisture, Mimic, Hit Girl, and Cornflake Car will be playing on December 7th at 51 West Main Street in Fredonia. Doors are at 9 and music is at 10.
Oh, I'm so excited.
That felt like a very High Noon Friday transition.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Hey man, that's crazy. Not as crazy as question 12.
That's what it... I can hear Hunter saying that in my brain, to be so totally honest. It's...
Do I want to put that in your grapevine bin?
Okay.
Okay. Do you want a second to recollect our thoughts, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
If I can even
can't
find
see
them.
what buttons I'm pressing, but we're gonna press a button, and we're gonna see what happens. We'll be right back.
Hey Siri, what should I listen to?
You should listen to WCVF FM 88.9 The Voice.
Does it have variety?
WCVF has variety. It is whatever those Fredonia College kids and community members decide to put on the air.
That sounds freaking amazing. Thanks, girl.
We're back.
Yeah, we are.
We got a little under 15 minutes. What?
I forget that there's a dinosaur in the booth. And I just looked over and he went,
he always going rah. That was not English coming out of me.
That's how you just sounded. You go, I know you did not just skip the song that I think you skipped.
We don't need more hyping up right now, man. Let's be so real. I had something that I wanted to say.
Okay, so say it.
I don't remember what it was.
Well, there's your problem.
You have the same problem all the time.
I do.
I do want to say, so right now, music.
You
want
to say a lot of things, but it doesn't seem like you are.
I'm saying it right now. Music of the Night is playing, right?
Hey, man.
From Phantom of the Opera, and I love. And I love it so much.
Or turn down. That almost sounded like saying your full name really fast.
Yeah, it kind of did. I was a little. Okay, I want to have this talk with you on air because this was brought up the other day, right? And
We both just faced each other and crossed our legs.
and we crossed at the same. We're mirror imaging each other right now.
That's crazy. Someone come look at Prod B.
Someone please, we're gonna hold this position, and someone
we're gonna talk to
our legs. Please, anyone, I'm looking into the station. Someone look through Prod B and just see what's happening right now, because we are literally mirror imaging each other. No.
Oh my gosh.
No one loves us, guys.
I thought our hair was parted the same way, but it's not because I got rid of my side part 3 years ago. I know, I just forgot that I got rid of my side part 3 years ago.
It's only been 3 years.
Oops.
Okay, well, no one's gonna look at us mirrored in Prod.
Rude.
Extremely rude. But what was he saying? Okay.
We love all of our station people.
Nicknames. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So I hear someone running. That was behind us. Please don't come into the booth.
No, that's not what
Please
we
don't.
wanted.
That's not what we want.
No. I will get
So
scared.
my nickname, Izzie, right?
Yeah.
I spell it with an IE.
Yes, you do.
Yes. And someone spelt it wrong, and I corrected them, and my friend was like, that's not how nicknames work. And I was like, what do you mean
yes,
that's not
it
how
is.
nicknames work? And she's like, nicknames are just a name that you're given by other people. And I was like, but the spelling also distinguishes it from other people also named Izzie.
Yeah.
And then I said, it's also kind of like a brand for me, because that's in the leader, I'm published as Izzie.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah.
And in the station, I'm also known as Izzie. So
yeah.
Someone said it was a permanent nickname. Please give me your thoughts while I write down the song.
I think that your nickname, you should be, not bonk. I think that I also feel like you've been called Izzie for a while, not just when you got to college, right?
I've been Izzie since the 6th grade.
Okay, so if you were given that nickname earlier and it was spelled with an IE, and you prefer to spell it with
my
an IE,
Xbox name from middle school is Izzie 1015, IZZIE 1015.
Yeah. So exactly, you should, if you spell, that's still your name. If you spell it that way, then you spell it that way. That's not how nicknames work. So whoever said that, wrong.
This is popular from Wicked.
Oh.
Okay. So different. Who would be who?
Who would be who where?
Glenda, Alphaba. Who would be who between
I
us?
seen Wicked.
Okay, well, I think just because of your energy and me with my style, I would definitely be Alphaba.
Yeah.
And you would be Little
Yeah.
Miss. Popular. You're
No.
gonna be popular.
Don't lie to me. I've never been popular in my life.
No, but you would be her if you were anyone.
I'm her. Okay.
Why'd you just like?
And
You
never
just gave
had
me like the
nobody
look.
told me that before.
Yeah, you're her.
Ooh. Wow. I'm so excited. Make me
hate
kick my
this.
feet.
Smiling, giggling, kicking my
Smiling,
feet.
kicking my feet. Izzy, what happens when we're on air? Honestly, I have questions.
Honestly, I listened back to our first Radiothon like
It was so
over the
funny.
summer.
But I think it's only funny to us, which makes
Yeah.
it 10 times funnier to me.
I don't think it's funny to anyone. I don't think we're funny to anyone else.
I don't think people are understanding the words that are coming out of our mouth half the time.
You know, sometimes I question if I'm speaking English or not when it gets late enough.
Especially when we're together.
No, like
'Cause we
literally, I had
understand
a
each
moment
other.
earlier where I was sitting here and I was like, "Is this real? Am I real? Are
Oh.
we real?" Did someone just knock on the door?
I don't know, but if they did.
Who? I swear, if I get jump scared when I walk out of this booth,
It's almost 3 a.m. Wow. I don't know what that was.
hold on, I need to go off-roading. I need you to talk.
Oh, okay. Well, I forgot what I was talking about, but your nickname thing, no. Speaking of nicknames, people, yeah, my mother calls me Hev, right? And I've been fine with that.
What if I just called you Thur?
Thur. It was up Thur.
Sup, Thur?
Sup, Thur.
What you doing, Thur?
What you doing, Thur?
Oh, I remembered what I was going to
I'm
say.
still talking.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay.
I remembered.
Keep it.
I will.
Back burner. Nope,
The
front
old
burner,
man-
don't forget.
The old man grabbed it and he's
Front
holding
burner,
on for dear
listen,
life.
no, listen. Front burner, low heat. Okay? Thank you.
No, the old man's holding it.
You're gonna make my flame go out. My mother calls me Hev, and I'm fine with that. Like, a lot of my family members call me Hev, right? Hev or Hara, Heyo. Those are a few nicknames from little cousins that couldn't pronounce my name. Hara is the one that stuck.
Oh my.
Yeah, a lot of my family members still call me Hara because of my cousin who is now 9, when she was like 2.
Lorelai?
Yeah. When she was like 2, she
know
called me
you're right.
Hara. And that nickname stuck. Like Gorilla Glue stuck. Like I'm
Gorilla
never
Glue.
getting rid of that name. And honestly, it's fine. It's fine. I like it. But like when other people like at school that I like barely know call me Hev, I'm like, no,
No,
that's not
stop,
my name.
Stop that, please.
And like, I was working with this band, and the lead singer would always message me, like for business stuff, of course, but he would be like, Hev. And I'd be like, nope, you especially do not know me like that.
You do not.
So let's not do
Is
that.
it what I think it is?
Yes, it is. But I've learned to accept at least the name Heath, because Hunter calls me Heath. Because Hunter calls me Heath, and Hunter calls Elena Ellen. So when we get home, he goes, "Sup, Heath? Sup, Ellen?" Sometimes he also calls me Cletus.
Hold on.
I really can't explain
Where
that
was
one.
the jump?
I don't know. It happened at lock-in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which one?
At the Thanksgiving lock-in.
Oh. I was
Because
like, which one are you talking about?
this is actually a funny story. At least it's funny to me. I don't know if Hunter realizes how funny this was. Hi, Brock.
Hi, Brock.
I don't know if Hunter realized how funny this was, but at the lock-in, when he was like doing the bit with like, okay, what's your name? Okay, how do you spell it? Like writing on cups. He was like, okay, what's your name? And I was like, Heather. He goes, how do you spell it? I go, Heather. He goes, can you spell that for me one more time? And I go, Heather, getting more concerned. And then he's like slightly turning the cup towards me on accident. He didn't realize he was doing it. The first letter was a C. I go, Hunter, there's a C on there. And he looks down and then looks up and just smiles and goes, no. He turns the cup around. My name is Cletus on the cup.
Is that why everyone was losing their drinks?
Yeah. And then this morning, no, not this morning. I think it was last night before the show. He goes, "Yo, Cletus, what time is it?" Just yells to me from upstairs. "Yo, Cletus, what time is it?" I got many nicknames.
The old man, he's holding on.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
You can turn that heat up now. When you're to a steady boil.
Going up.
Yeah.
It's boiling.
Steady boil.
It's cooking now.
We let her simmer.
Okay, so
Boiling.
when I was on the icebox the other day, one of the stories talked about a quinceañera, right? And
yes.
I tried to say it right because, I've learned Spanish and Italian.
Yeah.
So I tried to say it right, but I was getting like really heated about what I was talking about. And I was like, the quinceañera tú? And it just came out so quick. And then I like stopped. And I was like, huh?
Huh?
I was like, and Frosty was like, yeah, bud.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, man, when
Listen,
I'm
man.
trying to say things right, sometimes they continue coming out and happening. And I just can't.
And there's exactly.
Heather, we only have 2 minutes left.
I know.
I can't believe
No.
Don't give me that
Radiothon.
look.
No, I only have one Radiothon left.
Are we gonna do this again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you joking?
You've been listening to. I'm gonna get this right because no one in the station has gotten this right today.
Yes.
WCBF 88.9, the
and-
campus and community voice of Fredonia.
Okay,
And
didn't know we were doing all that.
WDBL 89.5, the Inferno. Because everyone was saying like 88.9 and 89.5.
Not right.
I came in and I was in
WCBF
Prod B and I
88.9,
corrected
WDBL
Dan. And I literally looked through the booth and I held up an X with my arms.
X.
I was like, wrong.
No.
Which technically that means like 30 seconds in like TV
Oh.
signals. I
Yeah.
only know that because of High Noon Friday because I mean no one
You should have just walked in there, stared him dead in the eyes, and just wagged your finger side to side.
but no
But barely.
okay.
So just no.
Quick thought because the X thing.
Uh-huh.
I'll do that. High Noon Friday. If anyone's listening who's on High Noon Friday, Chloe Hunter. Sometimes I'll like signal it and then I'm like, oh, they didn't even see it,
Oh.
and I feel bad because I'm like, I want to let them know that we're almost out of time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like then we'll be like getting things ready on the script.
Yeah.
And then eventually I just go like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And then sometimes the thing just continues playing. Like Radio DJ does this like silly little thing where it like where it tells you that there's less time left than there is.
Yeah.
So there's like it goes for another like 20 seconds after it's already timed out. And I'm just like, okay, Radio DJ, thanks, man.
Yeah.
But
All right, man. We were running out of time, but
we are running out of time.
I'm doing well. I'm a senior now. You're doing well.
I'm a
You're
sophomore now.
We've had a good semester. It's been chaotic. It's been busy, but it's been fun.
Yeah. I'm Izzy.
I'm Heather.
And this has been Anything Goes.